Greetings to all the aspirants present out there. This is Chandigarh Civil Services. Aspirants, we've already started one series, that is of the Himachal Current Affairs 2022, where we've already covered your Jan to September current affairs. So, continue that particular series. In this particular session, we will be having a discussion of your October current affair, that is your October 2022. So, let's see the first thing which was in the news, that is your the exhibition on the Spiti Valley begins at Shobha Singh Art Gallery at Andreta. So that means this is very important. That is first, that is a photo exhibition which is by the Dr. Madhumit Singh. He has entitled it as a Spiti Valley, where it has depicted the various hues of the tough terrain of the Spiti Valley, which is located in the Lahore and Spiti. So it has been inaugurated at the Art Residency, that is your Shobha Singh Art Gallery, which is located at Andreta. So very important. And this has been organized on the eve of your Teacher's Day. And why this particular is important, that is, in this particular, it has been exhibited or depicted the various geography, the flora, fauna, the art and culture, and the life of this Spiti Valley at the Shobha Singh Art Gallery, that is Andreta. And when we talk about this particular art gallery, very important that Andreta is a village which is located in the Palampur, near Palampur, and which lies in the Kangra district. And as you all aware that the Shobha Singh Art Gallery, it is having a very significant contribution when we talk about your art. So that means this is the art center, and it has been an integral part of your Punjab history. And yes, in this particular, there is a huge type of the paintings here which have influenced of your Kangra school of painting. And yes, very important, that is your Western classic oil painting technique. So that means this is very important, where the various kind of the paintings, especially influenced by your Kangra art, has been showcased or has been portrayed at this particular art gallery. Along with this, when we talk about this art gallery, the various type of the sculptures and the bust of your M.S. Randhawa, then your Prithviraj Kapoor, and your Nirmal Chandra, they can be found in this particular art gallery. And yes, the Shobha Singh, he has created the portraits of many Indian national heroes such as your Bhagat Singh, then Kartar Singh, then Mahatma Gandhi, and your Lal Bahadur Shastri. Talking about your Sardar Singh, Sobha Singh, he was one of the India's best painter of your 20th century. And yes, he was born on very important 29th November 1901 in Sri Hargobindpur, that is Gurdaspur, Punjab. And yes, he has joined your British Indian Army, and yes, he's stationed in Iraq. And yes, he was inspired by the works of your English painters, and yes, he had also studied your European paintings. And he left the army in the 1923. And on the auspicious day of the Baisakhi, he got married to very important, that is our weaving Indrakaur. So this name is important. Along with this, he had opened the various studios in Amritsar, Lahore in 1926, and Delhi in 1931. So that means he has also participated in the various art shows and won the various medals. So that means his contribution in the painting field is immense. Along with this, when we talk about your Sardar Shobha Singh, then he commonly used very famous adage, that is your I have painted the gurus to inspire the people. That is, it's the very common adage which is being used by, he used to say this particular because he has painted the most of the Sikh gurus. So that means, and yes, the Guru Nanak, which he believed was the manifestation of his meditation. And yes, he was died and passed away on the 22nd, that is August in the 1986 at Chandigarh. So this is about your Sardar Shobha Singh, very important, because when we reading any particular current affairs, then static portion related to that current affair is automatically become very active. So this is about your Shobha Singh Art Gallery. Next, very important, that is your mushroom fair held in Solan. So very important, again, as we know that this fair is being organized or it is celebrated annually, then when we declare the Solan as the mushroom city of India. So this was your 26th annual mushroom fair, which is organized by your Indian Council of Agricultural Research, that is your Directorate of Mushroom Research. And yes, this mushroom fair was inaugurated by your former Shimla MP, that is your Virendra Kashyap. And yes, in this particular, it plays a very, very important role in making the quality mushroom seeds available to the grower across the country. Along with this, there is a huge type of the knowledge has been disseminated about the medicinal properties of your mushroom. And one of the most eye-catching importance of this mushroom fair was that is your cordyceps mushroom. That is, this is a very, very important breed. Why? Because it priced around your 1 lakh, that is around a lakh per kg. Why this particular? Because this mushroom is having an immense your health properties. As we all know that mushroom is having an anti-aging, anti-tumor properties. Besides that, it is having a many others health facilities also. So this your cordyceps mushroom is highly priced. Why? Because it is having a medicinal properties. So that means the directorate has completely said that they have been imparting the various kind of the techniques where they are emphasizing on growing these particular crops. Along with this, so that means when we talk about this particular mushroom, so that means the Himachal government is also emphasizing in diversification of your agriculture. Along with this, one more example and the step which is being taken by your Himachal government, that is a first dragon fruit processing plant that is sanctioned in the Una. So it will be on the state first dragon fruit processing plant, which will be set up at the Behad, that is your Vittal village of the Gagret subdivision in the Una district. And yes, around 1.65 crore will be spent in this particular unit. And yes, as per the government, the cultivation of the dragon fruit is being promoted in the Una district, and the provision of the Manrega have the detail in order to provide the benefit to the farmers. So that means it not only help in the diversification of the agriculture, but also it will help in generating the direct employment to the farmers. Along with this, why this Una place is being chosen? Because the climate of the Una is very, very suitable for the cultivation of your dragon fruit. So that means the climate is very suitable. Along with this, it will address the marketing issues of the farmers. That means along with this also provide the direct employment to the people, that is your farmers, where they will be able to earn the livelihood at the supply chain links and in the nursery rearing. So that means this will help in the very important, that is diversification of your agriculture. And yes, when we talk about your dragon fruits, it has a very important application, that is it is having a longer shelf life when we compare it with the other fruits. Along with this is having a rupees 300 to 400 per kg. So that means this is very, very lucrative option for the farmers also. Along with this, in order to promote its cultivation, the Deputy Commissioner Raghav Sharma has said around 2,700 dragon fruit sapling has been planted in the different parts of the Una district. So that means this is about your, in order to emphasize the cultivation of your dragon fruits, processing center will be open in your Una district. So this is about this. Next, very important, that is the Kangra best governed district in the Himachal Pradesh. So this is very important that the Kangra has been adjudged as the best governed district in the Himachal Pradesh. And this has been adopted. This is the criteria which is being adopted by your State Department of Economics, where they are evaluating the performance of the each district. Along with this, the Kangra Deputy Commissioner, that is your Nipul Jindal, he has received this award from the Chief Minister at an event which is organized in the Mandi. And when we talk about your District Good Governance Index, it has been launched in the 2021 at the Pipasa Sadan in Mandi. And yes, the Kangra has undoubtedly improved its ranking. Earlier it was 7th and it has improved now to 1st. Along with this, the Una district has also improved. Earlier it was 6th and now it has shifted to 3rd. Along with this, the Bilaspur has maintained its position, that is your 2nd in 2021 as well. And yes, Chamba district has also improved. It has improved its ranking to 6th. Earlier it was 11th. So that means as per the ranking of the 2021, your Kangra bagged the first prize, then comes your Bilaspur, and the third is your third prize is being taken by your district. So this is about your district good governance index, because when we talk about your good governance at the decentralized level, this district good governance index is giving a holistic picture about the governance at the grassroots level. Along with this, next thing, very important, that is your class 1 officers of the Himachal Pradesh to adopt Anganwadi centers. So yes, all the class 1 officers of the state, they will adopt at least one Anganwadi centers in the area of their jurisdiction. And why this particular initiative has been started? So it is just to strengthen the efforts to ensure all-round well-being with a very special focus on your health and nutrition of the children in the Anganwadi center. And yes, through this initiative, the officials will help out the Anganwadi centers and your children using their personal resource and influence. So that means this is very, very important, where this particular Anganwadi centers is being adopted by your class 1 officers. And yes, your Deputy Commissioner Negi has already adopted your Dhodra Power and your Rampur district. But why this and the Rampur area? Why this particular? Because they chosen these centers because there is a lack of the infrastructure is there. So in order to provide all the things, he had adopted this. So this is very, very important when we're talking about the holistic development of your Anganwadi centers. So this is also the example of your good governance. Next thing, very important, that is your Himachal first smokeless state of the country. So yes, your food and supply minister, that is your Rajendra Garg, he said that the Himachal Pradesh has attained the saturation in providing LPG connection to the every household. So that means the Himachal has been providing with the gas connection in the every household. And yes, when we talk about this has been a part of your Mukhyamantri Grihini Suvidha Yojana, which is launched in the 2018. And the government has provided over 3.40 lakh gas connection to it. So this is important that Himachal Pradesh have become the first smokeless state in the country. Next, that is your Divya of the Dharmshala. She has conquered the Khardungla challenge of the 72 kilometer. So yes, the world highest ultra marathon Khardungla challenge, the Divya Vishisht, who belong to the Dharmshala, she has secured the second position in the veteran category. And yes, in the race in the category that is your senior category of the 50 plus age. And yes, when we talk about your Khardungla, so we know that this is the mountain pass. It is located in the Leh district of your Indian Union Territory of Ladakh. And yes, this pass is located on the which particular range? That is your Ladakh range, which is lies to the north of the Leh. And yes, it connects your Indus River Valley and Shyok River Valley. So yes, this particular Khardungla pass is very, very important because it forms the gateway to the Nubra Valley beyond your Siachen Glacier. This name is important. That is your Divya Vishisht, who conquered this Khardungla pass, and she has conquered your second position. So this is important. So this is about your October current affairs. Aspirants, we keep on saying or reiterating the same thing, that is the current affairs, especially your Himachal current affairs, plays a very, very important role when it comes to the preliminary examination or your mains examination. It has an immense weightage. So that means this is about your current affairs, that is your of the October 2022. This is all about today's topic. Thank you. Stay tuned and